Hello guys, so today, as you can tell by the title, I'll be ranking every 21 Pilots album. Um, I've never done a ranking video like this before, so it's a bit unique. But yeah, I've seen other people do it as well, so I just thought it'd be like a cool idea to do it. It's only 6 albums they've made. It's a decent amount, I guess, but it could be less, could be more. And also, just wanted to point out that after this video, I'm also going to make 6 more videos ranking every song off of every album. Not all in one video because that would take that'd be quite a long video, but just 6 videos because 6 videos for every album. So yeah, I've just seen other people do it. I thought it'd be a cool idea to give out my opinion of what's the best song and the worst, best to worst, which is cool. Um, This is not the reason why I've been like inactive. I mean, it's been about 2 months I think since I posted. I do that anyway though, so but it's not why. But I just wanted to point out that I went on a vacation to America back in the middle of August, and I came back yesterday. So I have jet lag, and yeah, it was a month-long vacation, so it was my longest vacation. And if you've watched my older videos, you probably realized I used to have an American accent. That's because I used to live on the West Coast. We actually visited the East Coast because we have family there. I used to live in America for 3 years of my life. I've lived there, but most of my years I've lived in England. That's where I'm living now, and yeah, just wanted to point that out. Just thought it was cool how I went on a month-long vacation over there. But yeah, so to the main part of the video, ranking every 21 Pilots album. So we're gonna do it from worst to best, and also I hope I don't offend anyone because this like my least favorite could be their favorite. So it's just the way how it sounds to me. But of course, just remember that 21 Pilots is my favorite album. I love every song by them, so every album I love as well. But this is just the rankings. It took a while to do this actually because it's hard to rank albums from your favorite band. But yeah, we'll just get started. So my sixth favorite, or my least favorite, is Regional at Best. Now, the reason why I think this is the worst, well, not think it's the worst. It's just opinion. But it just sounds the worst to me. Not like it's bad or anything. I just think it's the worst out of all of them. It's because I think the production quality on this one is the worst out of every album, and of course it wasn't really released properly like all the other ones they did. Um, it was self-released. It didn't have a label. It didn't have any music videos. I mean, self-titled didn't either, but we'll get into that when I talk about self-titled. And the production quality on it just isn't really great, and it just wasn't released normally. Like it just doesn't feel. But even so, I still love every song off of it. It's a good album. I'm also gonna say this. I'm also gonna talk like say what's my favorite song off of every album and other songs that I like quite a lot in it. So my favorite off of Regional Best, I think I pointed this out before. It's Ruby. Ruby is one of my favorite 21 Pilots songs actually. It's such a good song. Like I've always loved the song. It's so good. It's about like a girl that went to his church that had Down syndrome. So it's quite a lovely song, honestly. Other songs I like from Regional Best is Lovely. Love that song. Forest, Kitchen Sink, Anathema. Still love every other one. Of course, it is the discontinued album that they've made as well. I'm kind of talking about this album quite a lot, so I'm just gonna say this really quick. It is the discontinued album, and I think 5 tracks off of it got under Vessel. So technically, there's only 9 songs in the album if you count only the Regional Best ones. Um, but yeah, so we'll move on to my fifth favorite, and my fifth favorite is self-titled. Now the reason why I'm putting this decently low is because, um, like obviously if you listen to that music, you know that the genre of every album is very different from each other, except with Regional Best and Vessel. Those are quite similar. Not completely similar, but they are quite similar. But self-titled is I do like the songs, but it's just not like 100% what I like. I still listen to the album, Still love the songs in it. Like my favorite on it is Isle Affects Birds. Other songs I like from it, Fall Away, The Pantaloon did a cover of that. Go check it out if you want to. Card Torture Death, Air Catcher. Air Catcher is so underrated. It's like the least most streamed song I think on Spotify on the album, which don't know why. It's honestly really great, but anyway. Yeah, Self-Titled is my fifth. I wish I had music videos. Like, it's kind of I'm kind of confused why they didn't actually make any music videos for it. Also for Regional Best as well, because it's not like they're really old albums, is it? They're only from 2009, 2011. So I wonder if they actually did try to make one, but they didn't release it. But like, I wonder if they can find it somewhere. But I don't know. Maybe there's a reason why they didn't make music videos for it. But anyway, yeah, that's my fifth favorite, self-titled. Moving on to my fourth is Vessel. Now Vessel is so good. Like I think like my four albums that I love, or that I like, is probably I like them quite a bit more. Not like a lot more, but just a bit, quite a bit, like more than the self-titled Regional Best. I still listen to both self-titled Regional Best. I'm not like dreading to listen to them or anything. I like every album, but yeah, Vessel, love it. It's so good. Like my favorite off of it is Car Radio. I think, man, that's a good song. It's just like it's hard. It's kind of hard to describe what you feel like when you listen to it. It's just awesome. It's such a good song. Other songs I like from it, Holding On To You, Migraine, Semi-Automatic, Guns for Hands, Trees, yeah. I just, every song in there is my favorite. I love Vessel. Um, it's not much else really. I mean, it's just a really good album. It's definitely like a fan favorite. A lot of fans love Vessel. Um, yeah, Vessel's so good. It's definitely like a what do you call it? A milestone in their progress that they've made, which is cool. It's also yeah, Vessel. It's a good album. I go in the top three now. So Blurryface is my third favorite, and the reason why I have putting it quite high is because it's the first album I've listened to that they've made. It's understandable why. It's because it's their most popular, mostly because of Ride and Stressed Out. So a lot of nostalgia goes into it. I remember listening to it like around 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, just quite nostalgic. So that's like one of the reasons, and also one of the other reasons because I just like the sound, just the general sound of the album as well. It's really cool. Um, I don't know why. Like I definitely think this is the most hated album. I'm not saying people hate it, but you know what I mean. It's the most like a lot of Pilots fans, like the clique. They they put that as their least favorite, and I think it's because it's the most popular album they've made. I think it's over 5 billion streams on Spotify, and they just feel like a lot of non-cliquies, cliquies, they just listen to it and it just kind of puts it off for them. I don't let that affect me though. I mean that's just why I feel like they do. Maybe it's because it has the poppy, like it's more of a pop album, but I like pop. I would say Vessel's pop as well, really. But it's just different. I guess I know what they mean, but I still really like it. Like songs, my favorite song of it is I think it's Ride. I really like Ride. Also like Not Today. It's an underrated song. Hometown, Message Man, Doubt, Tear My Heart, Stressed Out. Those are like pretty much my favorites. All the others still love though. And yeah, Blurryface, my third favorite. Now my second favorite is Skull Nicey. Now I'm actually really happy for this album. I think I like it even more than Blurryface. It's definitely like pop as well, but it's very unique, and I actually like it when they kind of switch it up. Like I just don't want it to be the exact same every time. This is a very sudden change from Trench, because Trench was quite. I mean, it was actually like a happy album if you think about it. Like yellow represents happiness. The bishops can't see it, um, but it's just kind of like homemade happiness. Like they still, like the Trench is about overcoming mental illness, but it's still like quite like a hopeful album. You know what I mean? But Skull Nicey is actually you could it's definitely like a happy sounding album, but it's kind of like more like fake happiness because there's a theory that it's kind of like the redecorated trench, redecorate the elephant in the room. It's like what the bishops have made. They've redecorated trench to make it sound to make it look really nice and happy, but in reality, it's not. Dima's not a nice place. Nihilism is not good. But yeah, they want to make it seem like outside to outsiders that it's really nice and happy, but it's not. But that's what it's the propaganda album. It's definitely very experimental. A lot of the songs have double meanings, like redecorate, shy away, formidable. Formidable is about Jinnah, because I think Tyler said that in an interview. But pretty much every song in it has to do with the law, but a lot of them are double meanings. Like formidable is a double meaning, of course. Redecorate is no chances though. That's just total law. That's just all about the bishops. No chances. We come for you. Um, what was I saying? I just had to go and I just did something. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no chances. It's just about the bishops coming to get you to bring you back into Dima or bring you to Dima. Um, but yeah, no chances is quite a good song as well. And I think I actually did I forget? No, I didn't. Okay, so yeah, my favorite off of Scale 90 I think is Redecorate. Such a powerful song. I mean, it's great. It's I wish could have reacted to the whole album. Sadly, I couldn't. When their next album comes out, I will try to react to it. I will try and find out if I can. Hopefully, will be able to. I'm not sure when that will be, but yeah. Redecorate. Other songs I like from it: The Outside, such a bop. Shy Away. Um, Never Take It. Never Take It is probably my second. Oh my, like it's really up there anyway. Uh, and it's I'm not going to talk about this for long because we're not talking about this. But Never Take It is definitely the most hated song off the album. It's because people think it's so political. Even if it is, I just like the general sound of it. I'm not for politics, but I don't even really notice that in the song. I think it's because it sounds like that, but I think it's talking about Dima really. It's pretty much Dima, and I think it's partly talking about politics, like the media and stuff. But I don't know. I just don't really focus on that. I just listen to the sound of the song. Anyway, yeah, Never Take It. I love that. Also, Mulberry Street, Formidable. Yeah, I just love every song of it. But yeah, Skill and Icy, great album. Recommend you listen to it. Latest album, of course. But yeah, so move on to my favorite 21 Pilots album, and it's cool. I would definitely call this also a fan favorite. A lot of fans love this is their favorite, and it is Trench. Trench is also my favorite era that they've done. Um, but yeah, the reason why Trench is my favorite is because it's the first album that I've listened to when I was a fan, if you get what I mean. So I think I started listening to them quite a lot in the end of 2017 or the beginning of 2018. That's when I like listened to Blurryface. Um, Around then, that's when I got into them, and when it came out in October of that year, 2018, I listened to it and I reacted to it on my channel. Go and check it out. They're both in two parts. They're quite long, so you don't want to if you don't want to listen to it, don't if you don't want to. But anyway, yeah, the reason why. So yeah, also yeah, again with like kind of like Blurryface, nostalgia goes into it. Um, and also the general sound of it is just so cool. Like every song is very different from each other. It's kind of like that on every album, honestly, especially Scale and Icy. But Trench, you just get like this 14 songs, a collection of 14 songs, and they all just sound very great. None of the songs on it are bad. Like they're just all so good songs. That album was just completely amazing. I just love Trench. Um, my favorite off of it, I did say this around 3 years ago, but it was Bandito. But it still kind of is. But I also really love Chlorine. I can't really. I both like them equally, I'd say. Chlorine and Bandito, they're both really good songs. They're the two longest songs on the album. Um, yeah, Chlorine and Bandito, really good songs. I also really love Jumpsuit, Nico Nanas, Pet Cheetah, Leave the City, The Hype. I actually did a cover of that. Go check it out. Um, yeah, just, I love every song of it. Every song's my favorite. Morph, that's good as well. How to forget Morph. Um, just man, the era as well. Like it was so cool. Like to when Jumpsuit came out, it was just so well done. Trench was amazing. It is pretty popular, but it's not even like anywhere near the popularity of like Blurryface. Um, it's kind of sad. I mean, it's not really about how popular it is, honestly, but it's kind of underrated. It's the third most popular album they've made. It's not bad. It did get quite popular and it's growing quite a lot, especially with Chlorine and stuff. But yeah, Trench honestly was is my favorite album, and I was so happy for it when it came out. It just sounded so good. But yeah. So yeah, that's my album rankings for 21 Pilots. Like I said, I am also gonna do 6 videos doing song rankings off of every album, which will be cool. So we're gonna have quite a lot of content on the way. This might not be like very interesting to you, but I've seen other people do it, so I just thought it'd be cool if I did it as well. But yeah, so yeah, this is me ranking every album they've made. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.